Now to meet our first student, Joe. Joe has a very hard time counting. 8 plus 5 plus 1 plus 3 plus 42 equals 10? Yeah, poor old Joe. So, Joe had curly hair, but he didn't know how much hair he had. He couldn't count that high. In fact, he couldn't count at all. When all the other children went to recess, Miss Jules told Joe to wait inside. "Joe," she said, "how much hair do you have?" Joe shrugged his shoulders. A lot." "But how much, Joe?" asked Miss Jules. "Enough to cover my head," Joe answered. "Joe, you are going to have to learn how to count," said Miss Jules. "But Miss Jules, I already know how to count. Let me go to recess." "First count to 10," said Miss Jules. Joe counted to 10. 6, 8, 12, 1, 5, 2, 7, 11, 3, 10. "No, Joe, that is wrong," said Miss Jules. "No, it isn't. I counted until I got to 10." "But you are wrong," said Miss Jules. "I'll prove it to you." She put 5 pencils on his desk. "How many pencils do we have here, Joe?" Joe counted the pencils. 4, 6, 1, 9, 5. "There are 5 pencils, Miss Jules." "That's wrong." "How many pencils are there?" "5," said Miss Jules. "That's what I said. May I go to recess now?" "No," said Miss Jules. "You got the right answer, but you counted the wrong way. You were just lucky." She set 8 potatoes on his desk. "How many potatoes, Joe?" Here's the picture to remind you, or to show you kind of uh, his desk. He's got the potatoes, he's got the pencils, he's got some other stuff. Joe counted the potatoes. 7, 5, 3, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. There are 8 potatoes, Miss Jules. "No, there are 8." "But that's what I said Joe. "May I go to recess now?" "No, you got the answer. You got the right answer, but you counted the wrong way again." She put 3 books on his desk. "Count the books, Joe." Joe counted the books. 1,000, a million, 3. 3, Miss Jules. "Correct," said Miss Jules. "May I go to recess now?" Joe asked. "No." "May I have a potato?" "No." "Listen to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you say it." 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, said Joe. "Very good," said Miss Jules. She put 6 erasers on his desk. "Now count the erasers, Joe, just the way I showed you." Joe counted the erasers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10, Miss Jules. "No, didn't I count right?" "Yes, you counted right, but you got the wrong answer," said Miss Jules. "This doesn't make any sense. When I count the wrong way, I get the right answer, and when I count the right way, I get the wrong answer." Miss Jules hit her head against the wall 5 times. "How many times did I hit my head against the wall?" 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. "You hit your head against the wall 10 times?" "No," said Miss Jules. 4, 6, 1, 9, 5. "You hit your head 5 times, said Joe. Miss Jules shook her head no and said, "Yes, that is right." The bell rang and all the children came back from recess. The fresh air had made them very excited and they were laughing and shouting. "Oh, darn, now I miss recess." "Hey, Joe, where were you? You missed a great game of kickball," asked John. "I hit a home run," said Todd. "What was wrong with you, Joe?" asked Joy. "Nothing. Miss Jules was trying to teach me how to count." Joy laughed. "You mean you don't know how to count?" "Counting is easy," said Mauricia. Now, what's easy for you may not be easy for Joe, and what's easy for Joe may not be easy for you." "Nothing's easy for Joe," said Mauricia. "He's stupid." "I can beat you up," said Joe. "Try it," said Mauricia. "That will be enough of that," said Miss Jules. She wrote Mauricia's name on the blackboard under the word discipline. Joe put his head on his desk between 8 potatoes and 6 erasers. "Don't feel bad, Joe. I just don't get it. I'll never learn how to count." Sure you will, Joe. One day it will just come to you. You'll wake up one morning and suddenly be able to count. Joe asked, if all I have to do is wake up, what am I going to school for? School just speeds things up, said Miss Jules. Without school, it might take another 70 years before you wake up and are able to count. By that time, I may have no hair left on the top of my head to count, said Joe. Exactly, said Miss Jules. That is why you go to school. When Joe woke up the next day, he knew how to count. He had 55,006 hairs on his head. They were all curly. So wait, he did just wake up and all of a sudden know how to count? Joe, he's crazy. We'll learn about, what's her name? Sherry tomorrow. She likes sleeping in class.